daily life of our Jewish citizens, aware of the challenge they face and the insecurity they experience. And the European Union Fundamental Rights Agency collects and analyzes data on anti-Semitism on a yearly basis and produces a report, so the data are public and can be seen by everyone. In spite of the lessons that history has taught, expression and manifestations of anti-Semitism and bias and hatred continue to be seen in Europe. And according to the latest data that I was referring to, the number of anti-Semitic incidents remains very high. We see, for example, Jewish children leaving public schools in some countries, and there's still a trend of Jewish citizens leaving Europe, which remains high compared to the latest data of the last 15 years. And here I'd like to perhaps say that, of course, we welcome Israeli citizens coming to live in Europe, and of course, Jewish citizens of Europe of Jewish descent coming to Israel, but of course this is a personal choice. We should not be driven by fear and insecurity. And if it's so, we should take actions. Now, let me tell you that the fight against anti-Semitism is a moral obligation we have, and it's also a moral obligation because it's part of our own society, our own values, and anti-Semitism and any instance of racism, xenophobic acts is tearing apart our own values and society. So let me give you briefly a briefing on the way we're trying to fight against anti-Semitism in Europe, focusing on 8 areas. First of all, in 2015, we appointed a new coordinator on combating anti-Semitism that is trying to, and successfully trying to, create more synergies and comprehensive action within the EU institutions. And the EU coordinator was actually invited here recently to interact with this committee. A second area of work is legislation. We have now in place legislation that ensures that Holocaust denial and anti-Semitic hate speech inciting to violence are illegal. This is the EU framework decisions on combating racism and xenophobia, which prohibits